Sanlochisa emakhaya menakhaya lihleli khona nibukela uhlelo lakho likhamba phambili ushift khona la kungaphambili Sabc 1 Mzansi for sure la ke sikulethela khona imfundo ukusithabisa. What's information? Ulwazi igama lami ngukamuhela Bombe kanti njengenjwayelo before siragela phambili ngihambe ngedwa nobut Aaron.
Awu Dalazi uyishapile. Nice one. In fact, the way to check on are Siswati, listen rebele. The story you prove go shift mo so well done. Wana koka. Ijo indum the sky. Dinamgel nam go shift asami so bami ngesama no sis Anderson ango apa. Sign language interpreter to make sure into bana the deaf community nabakwazi uqonda umbasa besishukuqa kuleya namhlanje nabakwazi babenika vele ihle njengabemba lapha eSouth Africa. Asikho moya namhlanje ke so alikhona ubulation alikhona ufona alikhona ukubulela ku social media. But to the social media ne? Alikhona utja di calls to the social media. Yeah.
What's on your mind?
Welcome to the channel. Bozana kudu kamera wa bombelo fanunga rewa kundu kumana mara rona email shift sabc.co.za le social media rona shift sabc1 in fact canal email ne
yes
shouldn't sit email out ko pronator our children shouldn't suffer because of parents who are separated. To each parent children should be a priority magoba papa or a pronator
ka re bonete go gore ha re le re nyetse re le go lenyalong ha tse ra gore na lona ra gwana bula fatshe le bana ra bulela le bona le family.
If bakushisha
but whatever that we're going through shouldn't affect them.
Yeah,
they still need to be happy. They still need to get whatever.
If badula lwena and then whenever we papa a go mabakaring, or if badula lenna ke o botsa re ma go mabakaring.
Yeah,
what are you going to do? Never botsa ba o thushi ke tereng. Gore ska ba fetsa go ba badula o botshitse one day.
All right, ka ntse ga senya nako ge a re tsene go zikhipani. Zikhipana tsa gore ke mo ile gore checksa ukuthi what's happening in and around South Africa. Namhlanje we are joined by Masheleni o tlo botsa ka MaChing-Ching Foundation gore yena o thusa jwang community ya gagwe.
MaChing-Ching. Kunjani buti?
Sister njani?
Alright buti.
Hola, ngright kakhulu.
O say sandwich.
MaChing-Ching Foundation. Niyenzani?
MaChing-Ching Foundation senza izinto eziningi siza inxusi ngama uniform and then but ngoba kwi festive senza ukuthi sikwazi ukusiza khona ama family uyabona ma kwi Christmas khona ama family angakhona ukafford ukwenza ezinye izinto yabona so into esibhizi ngayo mina nabantu abangisiza because anginamali but ngiyakhona ukuthi abo businessmen engibazi yabo ngikhona ukuthi ngikhulume nabo
uyahlanganisa
yeah ukuthi bakwazi abantwana bebe grand because nathi asikhulanga kamnandi yabo yeah
asingene kweyomculo though. You're a musician yourself.
Yeah.
I'm Nikdala Ngwazi. I've been to 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Masheleni.
Sure.
But when I interba legile ukuthi I message music, kumele be message ekhaya.
Yeah, thina as ama artist mina into engibelieve kuyo ukuthi kumele sicule ingoma ene sense because especially ama kwaito artist kwazi ukuthi masicula siculela ukuthi sishaye hit sokhuluma ngamantombazane notshwala. But kubalekile ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi nathi ngomculo wethu sakha abantu yabona sakha abantu ukuthi umculo wethu ukwazi ukulalelwa nabo ogogo yabona like umandoza be ingoma zakhe moyilandela ube neingoma ezakhaya nobhuti uzolo nengoma ezakhaya angisho ukuthi abanye abacula bakwenzi lokho but mina ngisingami ngiqhuqhuzela ukuthi intshe esafika asingacula ngamantombazane kuphela nangobumnandi asikhulumeni ngengoma ezokwakha.
I'm actually thinking right now ukuthi if uElveboti Rango ubukele ishow njengamanje uzocaba ukuthi le ngoma yakhe ethi njalo ngeweekend namakenge amsihlane eParadies imali yapha. I wonder uthini ke manje because it was a hit and abantu bebeyithanda or mhlawumbe bebeyithanda iscoop sayo. I don't know.
Yeah. No ku right ukuthi siyama artists senze ingoma ezobumnandi ngoba vele umusic wenza ujabulisa abantu yabo kodwa asicule nangezinto ezinesense sikwazi ukwakha phela izingane ezincane yabona nje manje kunenyawupa abantu bayenza ama drugs yabona and nami ngizodrop ingoma about ama drugs February yabona so kumele sicule nangezinto ezenzakalayo ukuthi kuyaliwa abantu abangabi yabona festive manje abantu abangaphuzi bashayela izinto ezinjalo.
It makes sense because I mean I know abo Brenda Fasik Dala they were making hit after hit but they were talking about life.
Yes,
they were talking about life.
Yeah. Asibuyele ku foundation yenu usebenza lamaphi ama communities?
Ngisebenza nje nabo because sihambela indawo ezahlukene kwaZulu Natal, eMpumalanga, Eastern Cape yabo nje because ngifuna sicela kakhulu ama province sicela kakhulu ode emakhaya because abantu basemakhaya bayakhohlakala entweni yabo
Yeah.
ijuice into esila egoli yabo kanti kubalekile ukuthi nabantu abasemakhaya ngoba babalekile yabo
Lentonga?
Hey,
hayi lena
Iswag.
izinto zami personal zabogogo
Oh, okay.
siyathokoza ngapha.
ziyahlonishwa yabo
Okay. Angithi siyabuza phela abantu bahamba nezinto, you know.
yeah
For umuntu ohlele ekhaya ofuna ukudonate njengoba usho ukuthi nawe awona mali en foundation isasicalele ukuyabona. Ufuna ukudonate maybe imali othi ufuna ukudonate impahla othi ukudla nithola phi?
umuntu angasenda i-email yabo angasenda i-email contact cem@gmail.com or asifonele ku 073 8844 yeah
Okay, na ku Facebook as well.
Facebook
Yeah.
nakwi page lami ngikhona Masheleni MaChing-Ching yabo
Alright,
So
siyabonga Masheleni.
0738844575.
073 8844
Alright.
nawe usazi kumele udonate nawe kama
That's why ebuza in fact.
Yeah.
I'm sure sisters
Because
uzodonate-
ngempahla nje uthola ukuthi-
angithi Christmas uzodonisa ngeenkukhu, uzodonisa ngamaqanda, mina ngizodonisa ngemali ye-order leyo
Yeah.
yenkukhu namaqanda, yabo?
okay brother
Siyabonga.
okay siyabonga
Sure.
Sharp.
Funa uphakama kaloku i-TV xa kuthiwa siyabonga uyaphakama umntu. When last did you watch a South African movie wena? A, recently, B, I don't remember, C, or never. There are so many films. Ke a gopola Moruti wa Tsotsi, ke a gopola
Yes,
ya bo
it was
Senyaka, e dirile
big
ke
as
Chico.
well.
There are a lot of other ones, they didn't make it to the big screen, mara ge e le gore wena mohlomong o na le idea o nang le yona ha o tsebe gore o thoma kae go na le batho ba tlo re bontšhang gore na bona ba di dira bjang and-e molao o reng gorilla style re boa
Life. We're never sure what might happen. Who will we marry? How many children will we have? How successful will we be? We don't know that. But we do know that death is one part of our human journey that none of us are spared. The funeral, more questions. What coffin? Which flowers? How much catering? The one question your family should never have to ask is, how are we going to pay for all this? Rest assured, when you have a clientele funeral plan, know that we will pay out in 24 hours.
Our plans are affordable and pays up to 50,000 rand per member. SMS plan to 44053 and we'll call you back.
We'll make it easy for you. We even send 200 rand free airtime when you claim.
Important, you can cover up to 13 people on one plan. Plans include grocery, unveiling, and transport benefits.
Clientele paid out within 24 hours.
I use the money for the burial and the things that I need.
And if you choose our ultimate plan, we will pay all your premiums back. So if you take out 50,000 rand cover, your family will receive 50,000 rands plus the premiums you have paid over the years. They will need that money because after the funeral, life goes on for them.
Speaking to the clientele consultant is like actually speaking to a family member who knows what you are going through.
I'm very grateful to clientele.
Funeral cover from clientele. We pay within 24 hours. Plans start from 99 rand per month. You can cover up to 13 people on one plan. We'll send 200 rand free airtime. Plans include grocery, unveiling, and transport benefits.
You cannot predict life.
But you can prepare for it. SMS plan to 44053. SMS now.
re amogele gape go shift today a re live ngwana go sha gore re khumana phone today re bolla ka di bioscope ge re botlhe mo go le magaeng o tla gopola re bioscope ke ne re patela ranta ba re go tle batho ba di bioscope se ba uwe Re fola line re le re ke gopola re bona the first film ke bone ke The Ghost Must Be Crazy.
I don't know we do movies telling re go cinema.
Go di cinema.
Yeah.
Hey bolena na. Ke a gopola ke bona le bo no be tshang Lollipop. Be ke rata gore
O tla ditori tsa ga.
technology ya change kere. Ja go la kere. Bo ka bona ba ya go di cinemeng. Ba bangwe ba dultsire ba se go ya go di cinemeng but bona ba re now we're going to tell our stories ka bo rena as South Africans tell our own stories. Ba re ba bitsa di gorilla style filmmakers ba lore bona ba emeli di funding ya gore hey I decisions ba fetchelete. We're going to tell our stories regardless. Ba di dire film di gona tse dintsi.
All right, let's meet our studio guest. Buyan.
Hello.
Minjani?
Ngikona kunjani?
Nikona Lerato.
Yebo njani?
Ukhona kunjani?
Saphila.
Nigel.
Sona njani mama?
Le kaya buthi.
Retena kae?
Hayi okay kwela suthi sa re bona Lerato bua Zulu. Ah rona re bua kaofela. Andihla.
Mama.
Unjani?
Ndiyaphila njani?
Ngiyaphila. Nangena kanjani nina ku filmmaking?
Na ke valetse ko sekolong, but I was always interested vele ko di filimi ever since negele ntwana. Kesalngwana ya.
Why specifically film
though? Era magic. Whenever I look at the screen and I saw Harry Potter, Nele magic It's just yeah, Jurassic Park. It's just magic.
Even when you look like a filmmaker.
Me? I know, not really, but I got into film, not like, it wasn't intentional ever. So, when I found the school in graphic design, my second year.
Okay.
And then that's where I got introduced to filmmaking, the editing.
Yeah. Why introduce her band? Abanga lapis school in
No, it's schooling.
Oh, nice.
Mina being graphics, like you create your own level.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
And then got to know motion graphics as well. Level. So
That's
that
what
was
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nigel?
I was a victim of housebreaking and theft 3 times in a row. So
8 times?
3 times.
3 times in a row. Okay.
So Kafumana or our youth, they got nothing to do in their leisure time. That's why they get involved in crimes, drugs, and alcohol. So Kafumana ke tlameha ke ba phuthe ke ba tlise ka hara film because a youth e rata entertainment, music and film. Rather than can say revenge, ke ba tlise something positive in life.
Okay. Andy?
Well, mina nje ngisuke ekhaya Eastern Cape kwagqithe kudala uba you know if unglamntana ophaphaya ekhaya
ondwebile
ewe if undwebile lona masimfake eTVini so kwagqithe kudala qha nje it was the thing ba uzisukele eEastern Cape uthi yazini ngizaw researcher ngizawukwazi ngevets ngizawukwazi ngesibi kwa theaters ngizawukwazi ngedrama for life indawo engizawukwazi ba ndiye kuzo for me to be able to be.
So what's the shy filmmaking now?
Pardon?
What's the shy filmmaking?
By virtue yokufuna banbe performer because I was wenza performance cha. In a degree, a Bachelor of Dramatic Arts degree, you have to go through television studies, funeka wenza art management, some point uyachanyela, ubambi cameras. Nobungafuna ukuyenza lonto but funeka ukwazi becamera ibanjwa phi.
Yeah.
Funeka wazi lights ubazisethwa njani. So
but ima uthi xa ukhuleka umntwana ondwebileyo kuthiwa la nto bana hayi mdoka wandisa ngiyungulamntana wayenza because besithi undwebile ungulamntana kanye wayenza because ubuyithanda nyani
bendiva nami uyeke nje uba kuthiwa undwebile but nawe bowuva uba xa ubukele into ubona uba hayi noko nami ndingayenza ngcono leya the khawukuyoyenza njengokusithi le ungakhawuyenze ndabona mina nama njenze ndibabonisa uba nyanyani although ixesha ngekalifumani
ndebe banyani azicabile lapha emehleni ndebe ethi siseke mnandi
nyanzelekile
Buyani vanhu vo tala va lava ku endla film and swi tiva kahle ku ri film is expensive. Sometimes vanhu van'wanyana va ta ku ni la ku sungula ku shoota the thing is ni hava budget wena u endla njani?
Mina actually kuyendla I recall nehlanganisa like nenda production company shoot at events weddings whatever necessary and then iteka malinyana leyo whether it was 1,000 or 10,000 hikuyendla film mina nabangani bamina and then we did it straight after school iteka yona 10,000 or 20,000
amishitela ku hi ku ri na
Mamelodi
loko sungula ku shoota loko enda futhi location kumele ukuma permission anuko
Mamelodi is still loose. We just like, okay, just can you guys please assist us and just look out for us, and then and we shoot a film and they were very helpful.
But hold on, script because I can imagine first time how shoot. I can tell you how go fela. Horwenal ratoto tsena, how fetso tsena, o tlo kera joma eme mole. And then little argument in have etsa bo motlapa.
Yeah.
And o kera bila motlapa ka man need.
No, honestly script.
Okay.
We script everything. So you know. We na and my business partner remote script is in like a month and I review what I somebody lecture and then we decided
Oh, there's advantage because Luna Libadi.
Yeah.
Is it to Ike?
Yeah, to Ike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So look at me at a shoot a misa queen. Can I get product shoot the repackage at the end?
Yes, I got the film festival. It was strictly just Korekotako Network and other filmmakers.
Yeah.
By accepted the National Grahamstown Arts Festival in Grahamstown over there. And then Butler accepted the Josie Film Festival over there. And then, we've had a festival run, so like this overseas, you know.
Well, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
consider about the budget. Nothing just now, ama movie sales so when a donation, a big report, and it was hard to distribute. So site distributor Latina, say Tisela like abandoned European. Yeah.
Abut Nigel. So about ore wabali house breaking the tre wabona handle hore khutore ba cha hona ntwe e leng hore ba yetse. And then about kala jong production e. Go tlhakantsha.
Ke qadile ka my own money from my own pockets. O reka di camera, o trainer crew eo. Then la re shoota no ke sebedisa tšhelete from pokotong yaka ba ba ntshwantse ke ba palamise ba bene le dijo during shooting everything is spent from pokotong yaka. Then ha ke propose di sponsor ba re we can meet you halfway ha se re bona ntho ha e bapala ko TV hobane o to end up out US ba re immediately re ka bona project e bapala then we can come in re o thuse.
But jole ka o raso kry chance hore e ka bapala ko televisioning o isa ka project ya o fetsa
for now, yeah.
Actually, ke sebeletsa for TV straight because now ke submitile ko SABC. Previously next submita ko Mzansi. But next sa khone ho tla report or na film tse di fetse ka sala baka le fe. Then now se qale o submita ko SABC now. Ke submitile 5 movies. Yes.
And then SABC ba reng?
So tshwantse ke emele period of 3 months ke lo checkiwa from there ke tla thola report back.
Okay. All right. And so wena 18 into after uye wafunda because uthethe into ebalekile into bana xa uzayifunda kufuneka ufunde yonke into from iRiga to i-editor to i-production manager nento waphela by production manager wena ndithi
ne production designer apho ewe.
Okay. Uma xa ndawoni
ngoba nje esikolweni I've always made sure bandithatha as responsibility wandi esikolweni so ngifuna ukwenza yonke into so that's why ndingafuni ewe siyayikhalazela into ba usebenzele independent filmmakers because of funding but for umuntu ofana nami iyanceda nyani because uvela esikolweni was isikolo qha and in a proper production nje ezaziwayo ezingqindilili nyani abazunginika lantu ba okay andisa uyabhatyaza uphuma e-university andisa akaqinisekanga ba ufuna ba production designer or production manager or producer abazufuna wazi ba ufuna ukuba intoni uzokwenza intoni uzenga ntoni apha kodwa for nje guerrilla style uyakwazi ufumana chance yoba ubamba camera na ube director so ngoku ndisendaweni emandi apho ngikwazi bandenze nantoni na endifuna ukuyenza according to my skills yes but ndiyafuna nami ukufikela endaweni bandithi actually no ndi production manager cha
in fact into ayibuwa Nigel ke into ayibuwa gore at least wena ba bana le sekolo ba tseba re tsala wena ha ntsha shelter ha o bitsa batho o ba trainer ka bo wena self ne o no sana 100 mhlomong o tlo senya chelete because maybe the skills ba fan tsona they not up to standard or mhlomong ha ba tse ba etsang or ba tlong ka nako ho etsa ntho ya quality no so worried
no next worried ntate hobane ne se ke starishitse ka film before and ne ke sebetsa le ntate the late Nyambezi Kunene ne se ke thotse di skills tse ngata ene ka mo ne ke le an extra ko Rhythm City so ne ke hopile hore ke tla thola role ko Rhythm City le na ke bapale character but instead ka fumana hore ke ba friend haholo le di producer ke bona bane bang highlight haholo ka cameraing or directing stuff ka fumana se ke na le tsebo e ngata ka filming ke mo ke la ka qala the casting agency
no ke tshore ba ba traineng ka boena no se wa re dire mhlo ba tlong ka nako ho etsa dintho hantle
no ke ba trainile sentse ke na le tsebo then ke team up ile batho ba nang le tsebo already se sebedise ya yes
ita ko tlangeng thriller wena na
Okay.
ko endla ka line la
A thriller to Aike, a story about Slindy who's gone through psychological problems and udila sona in the most unconventional of ways.
All right, check this out.
Hello. Utomo pila ka wena yana go re phaka bole tshwana le wena. O tshunang ko thavene.
Oh, ne ke re ke shapo ke moya fela.
O shapo ke moya. Ko thavene. Wena o itse bophelo wena. Wena skima le nna so. Tla bontsha re bophelo ke.
So, now no re go give eng Ike.
Why on pizza Ike?
Like everyone, you want to be at your best. But the thought of eating rabbit food makes you a little jumpy. Thankfully, Albany Ultima kilojoule controlled bread has just 67 calories per slice, so now you can love life the Ultima way.
Indigestion and heartburn? You could experience a sour taste in the mouth, or a burning sensation in the throat, the chest, the stomach discomfort, or even heaviness.
Don't let indigestion or heartburn symptoms slow you down. Always reach for Eno. Eno works on 6 symptoms of heartburn. It gets to work in 6 seconds, so you can keep on living life non-stop. Eno, fight indigestion and heartburn fast.
The Hollard funeral plan now pays up to 75,000 Rand within 24 hours. It also pays an additional 35,000 Rand per child towards their university fees.
The Hollard funeral plan now pays out up to 75,000 Rand within 24 hours of a valid claim, enough to cover the cost of a funeral and a tombstone.
Losing a breadwinner can put a lot of pressure on a family, which is why when you take out a policy, you have the option to convert part of your funeral benefit to the provider benefit. This pays up to 1,500 Rand per month for a year to help a family cover basic living expenses. Simply send an SMS or please call me to the number on screen and we'll call you back.
With up to 75,000 Rand paid out within 24 hours of a valid claim, it could be the best call you'll ever make.
Nivea Rich Nourishing Body Lotion has an enriched formula with essential almond oil to deeply nourish your skin for longer. There's no need to add extra oil. Nothing feels like the longer lasting care of Nivea Rich Nourishing Body Lotion. The best care for dry skin, also available in a rich body cream.
Shintsha impilo yakho ibe ngcono. SMSela uLotto ku 31314 nokuthole impumela yeLotto efonini yakho. Joyina manje bese thubele kuwina u10,000 Rand kwi-draw yethu. SMSela uLotto ku 31314.
31314. Happy go.
Rekhathi bari bathanganeza khanibhekanya mishomo yasho today arikhola sikhola imntu zasekhaya but akwazi usifunda usifumane emnqobeni but ke akwazi usifumane ku SMS line 33720 or go shift at sabc.co.za ko social media lona rona shift on SABC1.
You know what's gore ke thaba yang ke bona young women working behind the scenes because every time a lot of young girls when you meet them but re kona ke nyako ba presenter I hardly hear motho ke nyako ba producer re ke nyako ba director
because me ba batsebi
so but then ebe motho re ke study shitse ko sekolong Ko sekolong then you learn about everything.
Yeah.
Remember ba ruti fela ka TV presenting or go ba actress ba ruta le behind the
Well,
scenes go tsagalang.
we've got some of the young ones
Yes.
who can join.
Kopan.
Dumela mme le
Le
kae?
kae?
Ke teng.
Le teng. No nthethelela.
Hey njani?
Ngiyaphila njani?
Ngiyaphila.
We
All right.
executive producer.
Yeah.
Title engaka.
Tell me imali ibuzwa apha
Yeah. I-budget la.
Not really.
Mhm.
Ayibuza kumina cause uma ngabe ufuna imali beningi kumele uqale ukhiphe. Yeah. So uma ufuna ukubranda igama lakho ufuna ukhiphe imali futhi.
True.
So in future, yeah. I'll be a big dog.
Yimaphi ama-films wena owayenzile?
Njengamanje esinayo The Cellphone Zone. Then engeke ngasebenza kuyona before April Fool. Kube i-Diamond.
Okay.
Yes. Iwona amafilimu engeke ngasebenza kuwona.
A lot of times, I'm executive producers, bazan my idea, but they end up having everybody else work on the idea, like producers, everybody directors. When they remain executive producers, when are you involved?
Ngathini ngisho ukuthi sikwenza like si-team kukho konke esikwenzayo yes si-team because mina yes ngiza nayo idea because mina I'm a writer ngi-author like this film from incwadi esinayo sibhalile so sisebenza as a team ukuthi okay njengamanje nasi story nginaso ngicela sishuthe then iswebhayi siphuma ke sesifuna ama-funds and stuff yes
Kopan, organization ya lona li thusa jwang di filmmakers?
So, communications manager wako independent producers organization.
Right.
And what we do is we represent producers, independent producers across the country. We meet at the table with government, IDC, NFVF, discussing bills, laws, legislation. So we're representing the needs of the producers, making sure that they are represented because, everything that's happening here right now is because of a producer. So there's a lot that they need to be involved in, whether it's the payment for the talent or the accounting or budgets, all those things, they require the producer. So it's important that those things are represented.
Kaofela ha bona ha ba qala ba buile ka taba ya hore go thata gore showcase mosebetsi wa hao, especially if ha ona tšhelete lo jwalo. Ke eng lebaka ho le thata hore di institutions tse tshwanang le bo IDC di funde batho ba leng hore ba sa qala ore ba qala ko industry ya filmmaking?
It's hard because there's a lot that you need to look up and you need to be in the know, right? So anyone will tell you, any one of these filmmakers will tell you, you need to be networking. Okay, if you don't know people, it's problematic, and it affects your work, right? So how do you make sure that you are at the meetings? How do you make sure that you are speaking to the right people? So we provide those opportunities. So the set up the meetings, we have these IPO Presents nights where we sit with the IDC head of filmmaking, Basil. You will have somebody from the NFVF there, somebody there that you can speak to face to face, especially if you are having trouble getting an email back. Which,
yeah.
Come on to smile in between hands of Kopan.
No, networking is everything. Networking.
So, but when I start, no sa yitse gore gona le bo NFVF le bo eng to fund you because I can't know see how ya di gig how do you really.
No, kaiti. Although the procedure, salaratra who apply and whatnot, it's long and it's gruesome. Sometimes they reply, they don't reply. So what do? Do you just wait or September maybe they'll reply to you? No. If you're passionate, and you want to tell your story, you'll find a way. So a great filmmaker of mine once said, the worst enemy for a filmmaker is bureaucracy, red tape. So if really you're going to allow bureaucracy to dictate you, how then you'll never get it done. No, I still try. But then it doesn't define that I will make films or not. So yeah.
But as a filmmaker, you're not just a creator of content. You are also a business person, right? So you got to go to meetings, you got to do the red tape, you got to keep hustling. For every 10 no's, there'll be 1 yes, or even 20. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Even the paperwork yabo vele izobona ukuthi le paperwork le iyakhabatha uvela ungabisazi ukuthi really vele bayakhipha nala ama funds or they're just saying because I paperwork yakhona uthola ukuthi izokufuna nento ongazange uzube nayo nje
Ongazange
yes bayayifuna kodwa ku paperwork.
But the big question remains, why?
Because I don't want to speak for government, because I'm not here representing government.
If you don't have anything solid in governments, they won't give you anything.
What is anything solid?
Like funds, you know. Tina, we have created, but most of our films are not complete because of lack of funds.
No, but it shows potential already.
Exactly,
It's
but
not
when we
complete
go
because
there, yes, but then when we go there, they want something that we've done and is complete. You know, so
bafuna ukwazi
exactly.
ukuthi maniyenza le film le yimaphi ama disadvantage nama advantage nahlangene bezana na. Okay.
Mara, there are various opportunities that are available for emerging black producers. Right now, the producer wa Amatatiel, Holly Ledwab, he recently got a slate from NFVF, 3 films over 3 years. You know, those opportunities are there, but it's hard.
But for Holly, not for Alisa. Yeah, not for Olirad.
But it's open. It's open.
Not as open, because I've worked at a funding institution, but it was for the arts. It was the National Arts Council of South Africa. Let me tell you this. Xa kudityanwa pha ezimithingini kuba kwixesha apho kuthiwa hayi bani masimnike any funding. Awukhumbuli ngalaa nyaka u-2004 wayenze laa project le yayenze 2004 2016 ndandisesikolweni mne primary perhaps 2004 so ngoku ndiyafika ndingi-andise ovele primary in 2004 andina story backstory ewe bazofika kuthiwa hayi u-andisa uyafika. It's either, and then kuzobakho those things ezibekwayo by 10% new applicants, any percentage yabantu abathile, enye yabantu abathile. So already so khutshiwe wena if nje ungulowo oze ngenceba uyokuzocela uba oh khona khani nibonelele.
Nalapho kuthiwa hayi masimzame manje lo.
Secondly, uba uhamba u-anto right then uzawugqitha. Uba nje ume wedwa then uzawusala futhi.
But ke kamanje uthetha into yazi because uphake lapha isizathu yintoni?
Ngabantu ekugqibeleni kusisebenza ngabantu. Njengoba ithilo networking. If awu network and awaziwa naxa unetworker wena waziwa ngaloba ngulowo
so it's who you know.
Ewe. We can try, but
that's
it
very,
is
very
sad.
sad because
It's
now
very
we're sitting here discussing this on national TV. There are young kids, maybe uhleli entuzuma somewhere. Une story is a beautiful story ofuna ukusikhuluma because akaziwa, akazi umuntu egoli, akazi umuntu government, they will never ever get funding.
Yeah.
That's very sad.
Yeah. I don't know if it's never ever. I think the issue is that there's the red tape, right? So when you are applying, there are certain things that you need to be adhering to, whether it's a format issue or a story issue. If you receive feedback and they say no, but you need to change this. Some creators, they're very, you know, they feel very strongly about their content, you know, so they don't want to be told any feedback or take it on board.
But then apart from indaba yemali ne, you know, government not helping you guys, what are some of the challenges in your face? Major?
The challenge that we face are batho ba bangata sa bantseba countrywide.
So famous.
Famous too much.
Famous too much. That's a legend.
Yes, truly. Because we can lady parents tse mfounela from Mpumalanga, Free State, Mafikeng, ba batla o tlisa bana ba bona go honna for the training ba fa yona ka acting. So bothata kore ha kena plague. Our municipality ba mfile an old building ba re ke itholle batho ba ka renovate la building eo. Ke batlang ho etena into yes ke batla ho etena into a film center. A film center like this ebe a plaque e tshwanang lena mo loreng bana ba rona ba kare that is our working place for filming, and ha ke sebetse ka filmi fela now se ke kentse le music ke rekile equipment ya music ke sebetsa le Michael Motsepe on recording studio re na le equipment e tough e felletseng for bana ba just ke shota ka black ya gore ke kgone accommodate bana ba and mosebetsi ha e tlo ba wa bana ba for acting le music fela le batho ba bang a site ba tlo thola mosebetsi ba tlabeng ba phela bana ba cleanela bana ba etsa di designer tsa di pictures tsa bona ke tlo create mosebetsi o mongata for bona and engwe ntho e le reng batho ba ihlokomele gore ke mosebetsi ha story se fela hona le mabitso a tsamaya ko morao that is a job ha sore ha o see screening ha o sebetse but mabitso out that is a job ke tlo create la batho ba ngata mosebetsi only if somebody or any company or anyone can thusa or renovate that building e leng ntho CEO kara this nan provinces ya rona le a industry for filling ya youth ha iyo ke ntho ke batla mo yetsa
mabitso la ntsa tsama ke credit not credit ya sekoloto ke di credit loan ke mabitso batho ba sebeditse mo project tsa Lerato wena have you tried to apply a project like we say uzenzele yakho I film
yes akhona besike sawenza awu2 but eyodwa esayithumela like kana responda kuyona iyona sakwazi ukuthi kwenzeke i-trail yabo because inkinga yethu enkulu like it's the budget and nama equipment yabo ama equipments we have to maybe hire from other places and people who have the equipment, you know.
And asebenzise le quality funayo because you can't afford.
Exactly. But we gama skills it is now misfigure when we start editing everything we do try ukuthi ibuke ngalendlela esifuna ukuthi ibuke ngayo.
Yeah. Akuzolunga one day. Kancane because kuyafana mos sizahlala uloku nalo letani lena and then ubona zokunceda. Layibona? Yeah. Alright, we've got another movie trailer leng gore tlo bontsha yona e leng gore e bua ka di stories e leng gore bona di filmmakers tsena ba itseba or nkile ba tlhakana le yona ko life tsa bona.
Check it out.
What's this?
Ke step mare ke dintho tsa thai.
Oh.
Lilina, ke ka go ke bopile le rose ra fondela. Ya go bula tsa ntwe tsa bana tsa ba go ka matsatsi go ba ka ditlhela. Ke la ke medi dalo.
Jo, ke ntse ka ka. Ke singi, ke la mo, ke jo, ke tsena sta go ke tse.
Mara go ba.
Ya una ka ka mse.
All right.
Nivea Invisible for black and white deodorant. The most loved invisible deodorant. Cares for your delicate skin and protects your favorite clothes from stains. Black stays black and white stays white longer. 48 hours invisible protection and care for her and for him. From SA's #1 selling invisible deodorant. And for a long-lasting fresh feeling, new Nivea Invisible for black and white fresh.
Inganethu. Ina salon yayo. Lo muntu lo una LPA.
NPA.
NPA.
Kodwa lapho Mr. Program Director would like to give a final gift.
Indodakazi yethu ubhalisa ukhuleke DX man. Yini le nto sitika yona? Yini? Isitika umdubulo.
Siyabona le is for mahala.
Wakayibona into equality emahala. Cela nihambe. Mahala.
Why settle for umdubulo when you can get quality entertainment? Keep it 99 with DSTV Access for only 99 Rand per month. DSTV Access, now ngayithola.
Study at the Johannesburg Institute of Engineering and Technology. The sky is the limit for a great student life. Faculty of Engineering and Technology. Enroll today at Jeep Main Campus or South Campus Bloemfontein. Go further. Achieve more. artisan qualifications, journalism and media studies, 100% practical training, the Johannesburg Institute of Engineering and Technology.
The festive season is upon us.
And the period is generally characterized by high traffic volumes in different parts of our country, with fatalities remaining high over this period.
We owe it to ourselves to behave responsibly on our roads.
Knowing that the roads are a shared space, we must therefore always be on high alert.
And it is always our collective responsibility
to support every effort possible to curb this unnecessary pain.
Working together, we can achieve the United Nations Decades of Actions,
which aims to stabilize and subsequently reduce road deaths by 50% in 2020.
Let us share the road and save lives.
Let us choose life, not death. United in one voice, let us say, hashtag being safe is cool.
Hey, buddy.
Make their day, Mom. Give them rich, creamy, delicious Melrose, made with real cheese.
The ultimate toasted cheese with new Melrose Melts. Cheesier, tastier, made to melt.
Kushayeleni futhi. Ngani? Yini khuluma nami? Ngingakulesa iglasi lamanzi. Amanzi ngiyangikhekeleza inkinga ngizona. Ikephi inkinga yini? Usamkelo yini? Ngoba mawukuthi usamkelo, ngiyakutshela mina ngizoya emaphoyiseni ngikhathele leli blessa lakho. Uyazi ngani umuhle kanjani ngilolibe lutho ukhale kanje njalo. Hey. Kusiza ngiyini? Ngikhulelwe lumuntu. Wema. Ungitshela ukuthi lesiya silima lesiyana sekunithisile. Uyazi singaza kushade.
Kafanele. Awusho mabonga. Ucabanga ukuthi ukushaya umuntu wesifazane kuyakusiza ukuthi akuhloniphe njengendoda?
Mina ngokwami I'm against it. Kodwa ke I think ukuthi kuyahlukana ngezimo yabo ukuthi isimo simka but nje personally I'm against it. Yindaba.
No, nganomi ngibuzisa ukuthi yazi kulinsuku kulongishana noZiyanda nje ngitshethu uzongihlonipha njengendoda kodwa kunokuthi angihloniphe uvetane nje aphenduke omunye ukhandashisa ngazwisisi.
Ngibona abantu abayithokuza lo la. So iproduction yakho inemali musi wena. Awukwazi uku?
No, not that ena inemali kukuthi ngoba ngiyakhona ukunegotiate mengabe into uyifuna.
Of course it's executive.
Yeah.
And I also think it's a good thing ukuthi uthole abantu sebe establish lapha kuzalo bavuma ukuthi basebenzana because obviously bafuna ukuthuthukisa izinga le filmmaking.
Yeah.
Yakini. Well done.
So Jonong ring here. Aska bonga government.
Yeah, true. No, nje mina engakusho as a executive producer. Kumele sacrifice a lot. Izinto eziningi isikhathi imali. Because kumele wazi ukuthi ama actors adlile, kumele wazi ukuthi ama actors are safe. Asendlini ngalesi sikhathi afuna ngaso. Nje as long meqeda ukushootha futhi ba demand mabefuna ukuthi lalela ke mesiqeda ukushootha ngicela ungithathe bekumele ngibe sendaweni esong. So mawe executive producer kumele wazi ukuthi okay ama actors ama safe ngalendlela ukuthi mawukuthi imali iphelile benitholile layo mafande benwazamile akuphume ephaketheni lakho. Yebo lonto le. So nje i-challenge engibhekene nayo mawukuthi kulesi sikhundla sokungencane kumele wazi ukuthi iyazoskinwa kuphi for ama-festival and stuff nje. Yeah.
And how important is it ba wenza i-story esehlukile most of the time? Because sometimes ubona i-film enhle nice uphinde kwayisa story because ufuna uzishutela wena ngokwakho.
Kubalekile kakhulu because wonke umuntu wakhonto imali njengokubona into ofuna ukuyibona futhi part 2 no part 3 no part 4 on xa ngeke ndayibona idlala on something else ngizawuguess part 2 izawuqhubeleka ibe yilanto yayiyo kule enye so noba ndingangayiboni nje enalanto yokuba uthengise yazi kumandi ukuzithengisa uba qho lo muntu xa yenza iifilm zakhe zi-different mani iifilms eziphuma pha kuhleli bekho into engazufana naye laa mntu imandi loo nto kumandi ukubona into entsha ukuhlamba ilihlo nje uba uhlamba abantu amehlo
Vuyan, budget kahle kahle loko let's just say you're making film ntsongo nyana ulava mali muni kulaveka mali muni
yeah, depend really. I can't give definite answer, but mina whatever little I have I'll work with.
9,000.
Well, yeah, if it comes down to that, I don't believe in being stopped by anything. Correct.
But I think you understand a question I come and I'm going to put you on the spot again. The first one we intend. Obviously a lot of it no very exciting favor okay very how very network how. But then when you value it, looking at or maybe cast how was 30 people, crew how was 70 people, equipment how you very exciting depending or now very you should be able to value it. Okay. Even though however exciting
roundabout if I would say you're not too aiki value in itself would shoot all the way till 50 because nearly short film 50,000 yeah it was a short film but there was a lot of money put into it initially me and my partners I would say around 40 to 30
so but you think it could have
yeah,
if
if really, because nearly the favor from past colleagues we were working with and whatnot. But we made sure everybody's fed, everybody's transport is on and whatnot.
I'll tell you why I'm asking this because, but let's say for instance, somebody cool. If I believe in the dream, and maybe it's a long-term investment. Understand? But at the same time, if we are go NVF. Or can I film if you can't cost it, that's why sometimes I can't even reply you. Because if you film, even if it's short film, already
can I tell you a story?
If you can say it's worth 350,000, they know you've done your homework.
I'd like to share a story about you, not to Ike. I remember the dairy launcher. We shared it with company, Facebook and whatnot. And then I got a call from the Department of Arts and Culture. And then one of the girls called me in and she was like, independently. And then she's like, me and my friends are having a talk here. We think it was worth 120 from the trailer alone. And then I was like, I think so,
Which is still cheap.
It's still cheap, rather.
Yeah, it cost you 40. They think it's worth 140, 120. But still, you know what I mean?
It's very expensive. Mara, you have to... Because we are Africans and we come from disadvantaged areas, we need to be creative and see how we can make this on whatever.
Work. How important is it then, Kopano, people must know how to cost it? Because I can imagine, if we I'm a potential funder, or listen, story, lovely story, I like it, and get proper talent. If you can't tell me how much it's going to cost you, how do you expect me to fund you?
Exactly. But to think about how if you're working within the film industry, it's people's money on the line. It isn't just, your friends, your mothers. It's real money on the line, and it even goes into the millions, right? So at the IPO, we are trying to connect young filmmakers with people that have been in the industry for a long time, right? But we're also trying to transform the industry because when you look at any of the TV shows that are on, most of them, like, it goes up, the EPs, you will not see a young black woman's name, right? It will be something else. So those are the issues that we're dealing with, but working with those people can help you get in through some doors, work through the loopholes that we've spoken about, whether you know about the costing or not. Someone can help you and guide you. And those are the things that we're trying to, the gaps we're trying to fill.
It's about 15,000 and a short. It's a short actually. He accept the little he have. because even ukare is 101,000. So moto o bolela hore e ka re motho a hloleha ho fa le 20 rand tšhelete e kalo ke mang a tla o fa yona. So ha o re o entse ka tšhelete e nyenyana go ba le ditaba tse jwalo hore re tlo sebedisa tšhelete e nyane re na le yona bana e ngata ona motho a ka ba o fa yona, but truly film ya costa. Ke hopola ha ne ke batla ho reka equipment ya filming e ne costa 868,000 ke kopa funding ga yona, but ha ona motho a ka ba o fa tšhelete forget it. Ke mo ka la ka qala ka ithekela yona that equipment. So film is yes.
Which is why I respect guerrilla filmmakers. I completely do. I mean, if you really the whole show like a 50,000, I'm thinking that's half a day for my rate.
Yes. Can you hear that? And then
But mamela ekugqibeleni uba ngaba ndisebenzile to a point where half a day for me is 15,000 rands. Inyani?
No, ndiyayivuma lo.
This one said is umoyenza nawe provided I know it's a long-term investment. I think we must move away from the mentality balancing abantu abamnyama. Because at the end of it all, uzafuna uzothengisa kwalapha eKasi i-DVDs ezinge 50 rand. So bayithenge still.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
But okungcono usuke usu-branded because nalokho kubalulekile, it's a part of marketing. That's why ngithe ukuze ube nemali kumele uyikhiphe futhi imali, uyabo. So uma ngabe uzo-sacrifice ngaleyo mali leyo itholile ukuthi okay let me shoot, at least sebezokwazi ukuthi okay kune the Salo Falls on, yebo lona. So next time uzothi mawuqhamuka the Salo Falls on noma ngabe sukuthu usuya kulama companies amakhulu mhlawumbe uthole ukuthi awuzokwenza into enkulu bazothi nje be assistant director. Mengiya khona ngena bazokwazi ukuthi okay sesimazi nge-the Salo Falls on yakhe sicela usenzela la sicela usibhalela sicela usedithela sekusimple. So nje ngisho ngaba nalo 5,000 mina nje i-the Salo Falls on i-short film ya 24 minutes beku 10,000 i-budget yakhona, but ayiphelelanga kodwa ke ngokuthi manisebenza as a team kunabantu abazokubekezelela abanye be-understand khona uzothi abo nje sisebenza nesiyabonga Godfrey kuyo uku-end chapter yena loyo buyeshoot nayo ukuthi ngaba vele yena unawo ama-cameras and stuff uzothi okay mina vele ngizokhipha ama-cameras ami lawo for free, then ngizohire ama mechanics fine, then sizosebenza nabanye like incwadi ngoba ngibese ngishilo ukuthi nginencwadi iyafunda ukhosini sisebenza nolungisani naye mhlawumbe uthole ukuthi okay uzothi no cause vele sike sisebenze ngina nawo 5,000 yabo kugcine kushuthekile. Yes.
But amafilm lathini phela bayabona sune degree hayi uthi yabamba hey kuba nzima.
Yeah, true. It's just painful. Uba ubone iwes bazobona umuntu kuthiwe hayi kutheni wena ungayifumananga le kutheni ingenziwanga nguwe, and you thinking but no and your director and your cause bona the moment ise TV kutheni ungayenzi, kutheni wena ungakwazi uba ucule kanje ya kutheni camera uye esikolweni even worse but awukwazi and awukwazi ukuyenza into yakhona funeka wenze yonke into sifuna ukukubona sifuna ube famous, that's the only pain. Sifuna ube famous because wenze idrama and we can't all be famous.
Family wena ba supportive ko setting la how
I baqala ukuba supportive because they see improvement all the time, yabo. So qala bebengayizwa nje into yokuthi graphic designer, editing yini lokho, yabo. But when they see mase ngibakhombisa umsebenzi yami bayabona ukuthi hayi cha umsebenzi yakho hayi yona yinhle, yabo. Yeah.
What's about the reason I gave this example ya gore we must move away from mentality ya gore ra hlakanisa siyahlanganisa kuzolunga one day. Look at Nigeria. Nollywood happened and Nollywood overtook us. And guess who's buying those DVDs? Come on, South Africa. Kiruna. When you do a movie or to Ike, what do you pay to come Melody Bill? Before we look somewhere else. But the same person hire come Raba start. We look at a film DVD in Nigeria. I say pirate to I think we need to shift the mindset, yes, South Africans. Yes, we can do guerrilla filmmaking and tell our own stories. We need to get to a point where even if we can't say Kamo is starring Kiki lead Queen of God, where she's getting 15 million even before it. At least she's getting 500,000.
Yeah.
You know,
on Paris yazi Paris ngayincoma ngiphinde ngixeke kakhulu, but mangakuqiniso iParis iyona esenza ukuthi imarketing yethu ibe ningi because uma ubheka izothatha umuntu waseNigeria ayithathe la eSouth Africa hambe nayo eNigeria seyikhona eNigeria
Aha.
sebeyakwazi
Yeah.
so manga approach eNigeria ngibatshele ngine-film yami esengiyenzile the Sulphur Zone le yacele yikho ngithi i-bad on the other side but kwi-marketing ibona abamakhetha kakhulu ngoba neNigeria egcwele la so athengisa ama-originally siwaqale kwi-Paris.
So we must start thinking that sikhuphule kanjalo singayenzi and then from there we forget the business side of things because most of us we focus on let's make it look good. Okay, it's nice.
Yiko etisela buyani somebody tame la kaya or ulaba ku study sha filmmaking or ukun laba ku sungula ku shoot mara sitivi ku ri nendla njani uku yini ka yena
Nico asungula. If you lucky enough kuya xikolweni, if you have the funds, yes anganoya mara asungula whatever you learn from your mistakes anoyengi.
In closing advice
ke ratile point o e buileng a holo ausi or ha ke re lebale ka government re lebale ka di funding companies ka loan process funding rona batho re etsang nna neng ka kopa community e sebetsang le yona ka bana ba bona gore go ka ba jwang ka re etsang ntho e tshwana le trust funds re bona na ha re ntsha di 5 rand di 2 rand ka lahlela on that account e monitorwang ke motho re mo tshepileng within 5 or 6 months e ka re ntshetsa bokae then ka tšhelete eo ke gona re ka kgonang go aha a working place for bana ba rona re tsetsa bana ba rona le batlang because now life e ka ntle ka mo too much heavy for bana ba bo rona ba banana ba itekisa ba ba shimane you know what about if re sa etse a trust fund ke kopa community e sebetsang le yona ka vala molemo wa bana ba rona ha ke etse tšhelete ka bana ba bona a se for nna go gaina mara ke etsetsa gore bana ba rona
bokamoso ba bana ba bona.
Thanks very much.
Ladies and gents, thank you so much. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Le fela jalo nana la rala ka tsheko ke tshepa tle gore o ithutile tse dingata gore le wena re sa emela government re sa emela di funding institution ra ikeletsa.
When last did you watch a South African movie when is it A recently 27%? I don't remember 55%, never 18%. I don't remember it's 55%. How do they know if they watch it or not?
That means me muthu a teng a shebelle di movies tsa mo South Africa.
Yeah. That hopefully will change. Next one shift.
Another shift.
Another shift. Sharp.